Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful recap is finally in for Wednesday, October 29th, 2025. In today's episode, Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, questions a secretive Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. Meanwhile, Bill Spencer, Don Diamant, decides there needs to be a change in how he leads at the office. Also, Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan, makes a bold move. At work, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, shares his engagement news with Bill and Will Spencer, Crew Morrow. Bill is impressed that his son got his family back so quickly. Liam explains that he can't believe everything is just falling into place so easily. Bill is excited for Liam's future. The man adds that he hopes Spencer Publications becomes a reflection of Liam's positive changes. Cassie, Amy Yazbek, comes in talking about being nearer to closing the deal. Bill starts to rant, but Liam clears his throat. Bill changes his tune and says Cassie shouldn't stress. As Cassie looks dumbfounded, Bill encourages her to spend more time with her family. After Cassie leaves, Liam is so proud of his dad. Bill realizes there are more important things than money, such as family. Bill pushes his son to go see Hope Logan, Annika Noel. At Il Giardino, Deacon and Deke Sharp, Harrison Cohn, congratulate Hope on her engagement. The blonde talks about fresh starts and suggests her dad can have one too. Has he considered life without Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown? Deacon wishes they would stop worrying about him. The man says he still loves Sheila and everything is unknown right now. The kids think Taylor can help him with that. The bold and the beautiful recap reveals that later, Liam and Hope meet at Forrester Creations. They hope the wedding will uplift their families. As long as Sheila doesn't show up. Hope wants her father to be with someone slightly less psychotic or with more toes. At the Cliff House, Steffi can tell her mother is thinking about a patient. There is more to life than work and grandkids. Steffi's worried about Taylor. The mother would rather be alone than on the bridge roller coaster again. Taylor doesn't think she'll be alone forever. Steffi wonders if her mother is open to being with someone new. Steffi remembers she has a meeting and jets off. Deacon texts and asks to meet Taylor. They should discuss what happened. Taylor smiles as she tells Deacon to meet her at the office right away. When they hang up, both rush to meet each other. Wednesday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful felt like a storm quietly brewing over Los Angeles. From Bill Spencer's power play at Spencer Publications to Steffi's relentless questioning of Taylor's motives, and Deacon's risky decision that could alter everything, every scene brimmed with emotion, suspicion, and bold reinvention. This wasn't just another midweek filler, it was an episode that pulled back the layers of loyalty, love, and legacy. The episode opened in true Spencer fashion, inside Bill's glass-walled office overlooking the city skyline. The camera panned across the familiar metallic logo, Spencer Publications, before landing on Bill, Don Diamant, pacing like a man with too much on his mind and too little patience. Justin entered, holding a folder of quarterly reports, but this wasn't about numbers. The tension was already there. A silent tug-of-war between old allies who'd been through betrayal and redemption. Justin, Bill began, his voice low but edged with steel. The company's losing its fire. We've been too safe, too predictable. Spencer Publications used to lead, now we're just keeping up. Justin tried to assure him that the numbers were improving and that the market was stabilizing after recent scandals. But Bill wasn't listening. He was staring at the portrait of himself and his sons, his eyes coldly determined. Then came the shocker. I'm stepping down as CEO. Justin froze mid-sentence. What? Bill, that's... Bill cut him off, his tone fierce. Don't act like you didn't see it coming. I've been distracted chasing after women who bring chaos into my life. Sheila, Katie, Brooke. I've lost my edge. It's time someone else runs this ship. The silence that followed was thunderous. Justin, always the strategist, quickly asked, So who's taking over? Liam? Bill smirked. Not Liam, not Wyatt either. They're both too soft. I'm putting Poppy Nozawa in charge of Spencer PR. and she'll be answering directly to a new executive I've brought in from London. When the camera panned to the door, a tall, confident woman stepped in, someone the audience hadn't seen before. She introduced herself as Daphne Steele, a powerhouse executive known for reshaping media companies with ruthless efficiency. Bill's reasoning? She doesn't care about my name, my family, or my history. She cares about results. The message was clear. Bill Spencer was reinventing his empire, and no one, not even his own sons, was safe from change. Over at the Cliff House, the ocean outside roared like a mirror of Steffy Forrester's emotions. She stood by the window, arms crossed, while Taylor, Krista Allen, sat on the couch, her hands folded nervously. "Mom, you've been avoiding me for days," Steffy said bluntly. "And don't say you've been busy with patients. I know when you're hiding something," Taylor tried to deflect, talking about how proud she was of Steffy for balancing motherhood, work, and her marriage to Finn, but Steffy wasn't buying it. "Don't change the subject," she insisted. "This is about you, and Deacon." Taylor's eyes widened. "Deacon?" "Yes, Deacon. I saw you two talking outside Il Giardino. You looked close." That stopped Taylor cold. Her silence spoke volumes. Steffy's tone softened but carried weight. "Mom, if you're involved with Deacon Sharp, I need to know. After everything he's done, the chaos with Hope, the connection to Sheila, please tell me you're not going down that road." Taylor sighed heavily, the weight of her secret pressing down. "It's not what you think, sweetheart. Deacon needed someone to talk to. About Sheila." That name instantly made Steffy's jaw tighten. "Sheila? He's still defending her?" "No," Taylor said carefully. "He's conflicted. He loves her, but he knows she's dangerous. He asked for my advice as a therapist, and as someone who's made mistakes with love myself." Steffy wasn't convinced. "You're not his therapist, you're his friend, or maybe more. Tell me the truth, Mom. Do you feel something for him?" The pause was long and painful. Taylor looked away. "I don't know." It was the most honest answer she could give, and the one that scared Steffy the most. Meanwhile, at Il Giardino, Deacon, Sean Kanan, was doing what he does best, turning a quiet evening into a bombshell moment. The restaurant was closed for a private event, candles flickering on the tables, soft jazz playing in the background. Sheila, Kimberlyn Brown, walked in, clearly suspicious. "What's all this, Deacon? Some kind of trick?" He smiled nervously. "No tricks, just us. I wanted to do something special. Something right for once." Sheila's brow furrowed, but the corners of her lips twitched with curiosity. Deacon took a deep breath, reached into his pocket and pulled out a small velvet box. "Sheila Carter," he began, voice trembling slightly. "You've caused chaos. You've scared half the city, and you've made me question everything about myself. But I can't pretend anymore. I love you. You make me feel alive in a way I never thought possible." Sheila's eyes widened. The music softened. Then he got down on one knee. "Marry me, Sheila." For a split second, the world stopped. The woman who had fought everyone, Steffy, Finn, Lee, even Bill, stood completely still. The shock on her face wasn't from disbelief, but from realization. She whispered, "You're serious?" "Dead serious," Deacon said. "I know everyone thinks we're poisoned together. Maybe they're right, but I believe we can rewrite our story." Her eyes filled with tears, but they weren't the kind anyone had seen from Sheila before. They were raw, human. "You'd give up everything for me?" Deacon nodded. "I already have." Before she could answer, the door suddenly opened. Standing there was Taylor. The air froze. "Deacon," she said quietly, "we need to talk. Taylor's confession, and a triangle." No one anticipated Sheila turned sharply. "You've got to be kidding me. Is this woman stalking you now?" But Taylor didn't back down. "You can't do this, Deacon. Not like this." The camera zoomed in on Sheila's face as realization dawned. Taylor wasn't there as a friend. She was there as someone who cared. Sheila laughed bitterly. "Oh, I get it now. The good doctor has feelings for the bad boy. How predictable." Taylor's face flushed. "This isn't about me, it's about you. Deacon finally stood between them, torn in two. "Stop it, both of you," he yelled. "I'm not a prize for either of you to save or destroy. I made my choice." And with that, he turned back to Sheila. "My offer still stands." Sheila, defiant and teary-eyed, looked from Taylor to Deacon. "Then you'd better be ready for what comes next. Because loving me comes with a price." She didn't give him an answer. Not yet. But the damage was done. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.